My beautiful Sagittarius, I invite you to decode this very interesting September decoding, which allows you to turn and switch your position. So you start focusing on the good, start generating more money, and start getting closer to your desired outcome. Hello my dear Sagittarius, and welcome to your personal decoding for September here on the Funky Oracle, your Oracle for higher timeline. I'm Ksenia, the Funky Oracle, and I like to help people to achieve and live the lifestyle of their dreams. The happy, the healthy, the free, the creative one. So if you're new to this channel, I welcome you. I read in this channel in 2 and soon in 3 languages, English, German, and soon in my mother language, Russian. So if you speak more than just English, but also those 2 languages, or one of those, you're highly invited to check on the other languages. In this reading, we're gonna look in the love, career, money, and soul plan, as I said. And before we start, I want to mention our webpage, thefunkyoracle.com, where you can purchase one of our 3D harmonical binaural audios for your daily routine, manifesting, and workout routine. We create them for you in order to have your daily oasis for your specific topic, maybe your love relationship, your relationship to yourself, the awakening of your dream, to be more here in the now, to awaken your luxury potential. We have 5 audios so far right now in our shop, as I said, in 2 languages. So, and if you want to have the reading, you can also purchase a personal reading as a video recording or as a personal call with me.
I'm this power that I feel. I'm love and wisdom. Today, I'm stronger and stronger. Healing energy flows through me. I embrace my transformation. I'm all that I see.
Let's start our decoding. We got 5 of Wands for your love. By the way, please like this reading and allow me to connect myself with your energies. Like and comment below with your sign, with your name, and everything that allows me to connect myself with your energies. So we got a 5 of Wands for your love. We have 6 of Swords, the heavy, for your career. We have 6 of Wands for your money, and 10 of Cups for your soul plan situation. Well. That's very, very interesting, because I just read for Libra, and Libra had completely the opposite. The life gives Libra a lot of opportunities. So Libra can figure out what is my personal success story, what is my power, so I can finally heal the wounds and the pain. And you get more difficult maybe situations in life where you have to follow, where you have to work, maybe where you don't have energy at all. And for what? In order to realize how good you have in life. Like completely the opposite. Let's take a look step by step. 5 of Wands for your love. 5 in general is a middle card. You say that sometimes it's a card of a conflict, is a 50-50. And 5 of Wands is, yeah, actually truly the card of a personal conflict between people. So maybe you are a part of a bigger group right now where you can't be fully free and decide only for you. So you're part of a family, you're part of a big group construction, and this is something that gives you a headache. Maybe you have many kids, you have many pets, you have, or you in general, you are in a big family right now, and you have the role maybe of someone who is just a part of it and has to follow, or maybe you are the head of the group. And also maybe you are switching the position. Sometimes you're someone who's just listening. Sometimes you're someone who has to say something, to control and to rule. And maybe this is something that gives you a little bit of headache. September energy is a Virgo energy. It's a very clear physical energy. So whatever you haven't cleaned maybe in your surrounding that surrounds you day by day will get mirrored maybe in your health, maybe also in your headache. So if you maybe focus on something too much, or maybe if you focus on only bad things, or maybe only good things, it might cause some sort of headache, some sort of pressure in your head. And again, as we said, with a higher purpose for you to understand how gifted you are with this surrounding. Even though the surrounding, for example, like our cat right now, is loud, is screamy, is maybe sometimes heavy, I promise you that if you start looking back into 3 months ago, maybe 3 years ago, 5 or even 10 years ago, if you will tell yourself from back then where you are right now, who are surrounding you, what you are doing right now, your past you will say like, what? This is amazing. This is adorable. I couldn't even imagine that I can leave this timeline. Maybe you should look at your situation and from this perspective. Because at the end of the day, you can't change it. You have to eat this. That's why I think, in my perspective, if you can change it, change the way you see yourself, change the way you see the situation, change the way you see the connection to other people in this group. And nothing is like fixed, like nothing is so stable or so stuck that you can't move it. What I say is like you can also move your position. If you don't want to be the main role in the group, if you want to step back and put someone else in your position, I'm sure it's possible. You have to talk about this. So you start moving tasks in your house. You start talking maybe about how heavy, how hard you have with your kids, with your pets. I'm doing this with my cats, for example. The one, we have 3 cats in the house, and the one that's always screaming is not always possible for me to react in the way that I would like to react, like easy and soft and peasy. Sometimes I also scream and escalate. And this is my personal learning right now. And I practice this talking to my cat, for example, in the way that I try to explain and I apologize and I try to evolve this relationship. Maybe you should also try it for yourself. It's just an example. All right, career. The heavy, the 6 of Swords. It doesn't feel that much easier, right? It feels a little bit heavy. So you have to follow either your own thoughts or someone else's thoughts. So, or this or the other side, it feels heavy. It feels like you have to do this. 6 of Swords. There is an inner voice that feels like that maybe also wakes you up, that is always louder than everything else out there, that maybe even that maybe is even louder than your own physical voice. And your physical voice sometimes tells you, we're tired. Shouldn't we better go sleep? Maybe this is the voice of your loved ones around you, someone who tried to help you and say, maybe you should do this, you should do that. But I see that the bigger purpose that you follow is so big that nothing can stop you. So you must have a lot of courage right now and also during the life to fulfill your goal. That's why stay your ground for your goals. Don't dim to fit in. If you feel misunderstood and you need other people, I think you should be smarter, be wiser, step further, closer, or maybe also step back in order to see the situation better, in order to explain to yourself and to the other ones what's happening, because it's not easy what you are doing right now in the business-wise. I see 3 of you. This inner voice that is like a cock, that's waking you up in the morning or at night, that tells you you have to go, you have to go. Then the voice of the luxury, of the ego, of the one that believes in this inner voice. Maybe this is the voice of the outer world, maybe this is the voice of your mother, of someone else in your family, someone who you looked up and tried to copy their success. And this dissonance, maybe this voice of the luxury is not even your voice. So maybe your definition of luxury is something else, and this causes you problems and troubles because you start understanding that your ego doesn't give you the right directions. That with the right, I mean with the directions that keeps you healthy, that keep you healthy. So maybe that's why you see now that the surrounding, the personal surrounding that you live in, either physically that you live with someone, or maybe even inside of your head, like connection to your mother, to your father, to the past, to the teachers, to the people around you, the inner, the unseen connection, that it starts killing you. So you have to set some boundaries, because money-wise, you want to win. Money-wise, you earned 6 of Wands, and you truly show your intention. You want to be further. Maybe you want to be richer, maybe more rich, more stable, more financial stable, that this surrounding physically or inside of you, and maybe even more rich than this ego voice. I don't want to really compare, but what I mean is that yes, you're finding your own purpose right now, Sagittarius. You're realizing that not everything in life that you used to use, that you used to like, you still like nowadays, that you have to select, that you have to step back, that you have to change your position, that you have to rotate in your surrounding in order to sustain. So that's why maybe also money-wise, if you go through some troubles, or you have just to work a lot and your ego pushes you, is maybe because you want to have this financial stability. Or, this is a very interesting thing in my perspective, when it switched the cards, both cards are facing each other. So I thought that both cards are working together. But in your perspective, they are totally the opposite. Both characters, or both cards, are looking against, far away from each other. That's why. Okay, what I see here, maybe you will realize and recognize that the career, the job, the ego, what you want to achieve career-wise is not about the money anymore. Because if it comes to money, you have a totally different way of working. You focus more on being in the front, you focus more on just doing, you focus more on pointing your awards, you focus more on seeing yourself as a winner, and in your attitude at work, you have more the opposite right now, that you focus on the trouble, you focus on the conflict. Maybe you have to, maybe you want to, maybe it's supposed to be, but honestly, I don't think so, because, as I said, the soul plan card is a card of harmony, is a card of relationship, is a card of community, is a card of being happy and healthy together. So what is happening right now, Sagittarius, is something very, very, very interesting. So either you decide to stay in this struggling and conflict based situation where you kill yourself because you think you have to change and you have to control something that you can't control, or you start focusing on your higher purpose, on your bigger purpose, which is a financial freedom, which is a family, which is building a great community that maybe also allow other people to join your business. Maybe you, in your future, you are building schools where you bring people, students, maybe families together. And if so, I would recommend you to start focusing totally on this goal. Start focusing on this purpose. Start remembering that you have this goal, that you still have this goal, and don't allow maybe the daily little struggles or maybe even the long-term ego trips and ego desires to kill this goal, because the ego wants you to focus on the problems. This is good that you face what's killing you, but don't forget the higher purpose. So earlier I would tell you focus more on your body and listen to your intuition. In September, I am telling you focus on the outside goals, focus on the main goal. If you already have a mood board, if you already have a collage that mirrors your future goals, this should be should be something that you are preaching at. Yes. So focus away from the trouble, be aware of this, but understand that it will kill you long term. So you need, in order to sustain this energy in September, I would recommend you, if you don't have it yet, to create a mood board, to create a higher goal, something that motivates you and your partner. And if you are for example, you are already in a relationship and you're truly surrounded by people, let's say you together create a group of 5, and you two still have to be strong and focused enough on your higher goal, so this group with the time start to adopt this higher purpose, this higher picture. So you two should be together, or you and you and your business goal has to become such a good team that nothing around it destroys it. So you still keep focusing on what you're doing. Yes, and I think if you do so, it will also help you to start growing financially, because otherwise, maybe also earlier, your focus on making money, because not just making money, we said it's something bigger, a higher purpose, everyone is happy, everyone who you love, everyone who is important for you, and maybe also people who believe in your vision, in your vision. So you start growing. Yes, so you take care of yourself. Yes, my dear Sagittarius, I hope you feel better, you feel more protected, and you feel more supported and more prepared for this beautiful Virgo energy. Have a beautiful month. See you in the next video. Like and comment below. Bye bye.
I'm this power that I feel. I'm love and wisdom. Today